We got him through 3 pages. So I'm missing. I actually found the Pansage, right? It was in another binder, so that was kind of cool. I found 2 other cards that I was missing as well. So that was nice. In the big 16 pocket binder. I thought I was slow at making my binders. The thing is, because when I do this, I go through and I'm like talking about, you know, I'm talking about like the artists and the other cards they've used. Everything always like takes a little bit longer. I also like how long it's taken too, but I really want to move on to the E series binder. I really want to do VS. So, because I want to get started on the VS binder, I'm like, I really got to wrap this one up, you know? So, but that's why I put all of these. So this is the stack of cards to go in the binder. I guess, Reshiram, Caldio, and Victini are going towards the back. But everything here is in order. So, or it should be anyway. I feel like I had either Munna or Mashana. Oh no, I have put them in. Okay. Yeah, well, who was it that was saying VS is fried? It was you, Aris. So yeah, Aris was telling me that VS is fried at the moment. I'm like, okay, I really got to put the cards in the binder to work out what I don't have from VS so that I can finish it before it gets any worse. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like things aren't going to get any worse. I feel like things are as bad as they're going to be. I think the best is yet to come for Pokemon. But maybe I'm being, I don't know, maybe I'm being idealistic. Maybe the worst is yet to come. I feel like things are going to get better from here. Like, I feel like things are going to get better from here, but I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at stuff and I'm like, how much worse can it possibly get? Like, I can't get any worse than this. This is pretty good though. This is by Ren, Zeb Striker. I like this a lot. We should go to cards. No, we should go to illustrators. I mean, you guys are pretty, I'm sure at this point everyone is very, very familiar with Rend, right? But this is really good. Rend very rarely, if ever, misses. I know that there is not a lot of love for this card. Where is it? Have I got it here? We pulled it the other day. Nope. That's the naughty stack. Is it here? Nope. Well, you know what? Don't know where it is. Nah, couldn't tell ya. The we'll look at it here. All right. Rend has 32 cards. I know there isn't a lot of love for this Mega Chandelure, but like, this is pretty in line with Rend. So, and I feel like this probably looks better in Japanese than it does in English. I know as far as like SARs go, it doesn't like match the theme, I guess, of like bombastic and everything, but this is pretty in line with Rend and it's Mega Chandelure, so it has to be an SAR. So if Rend's going to do it, they're going to do it the way Rend would do it, which is like this. Maybe the background is lacking. Maybe, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Maybe the background's lacking, but it's Rend. Like, this is how Rend illustrates their cards for the most part. I think, you know what? That is probably the background lacking. I feel like they probably could have done a better background and it would have lifted the card. Not the best, not the worst, but like if you like Rend, it is in line with how they create cards. This is actually interesting. Why do they get Rend to do a trainer? I didn't realize Rend drew this. This is so bizarre. Why did they get Rend to do a trainer in the typical trainer style? But why? Why not? Like, it's so weird. That's like an SR trainer by Rend, when Rend would like never draw a card like this. Yeah, like if you covered Rend and asked who drew this card, and you asked me, I would not say Rend. I would fucking not say Rend ever. Ever. Not like in 1 million iterations, I would never ever say Rend. Like if you asked me, if you show me this and said it's by Rend, I'd be like, no. If you asked me, do you think that Rend may have drawn this card, I would say no. Pan-fried pork bun. Hey, I was meant to message you. So I started watching Witch Hat Italia because you came in the stream and you were like, Sumamaya, watch this show. And I was like, yes, it's on my list. I knew that they were involved with that. Well, yeah, I knew that they were the mangaka. Or illustrator. Are they the mangaka or just the illustrator? Anyway, I digress. Fuck it. Me when I'm awkward and I can't just be normal. Started watching it thanks to you. And I'm on episode 10 with Little Sigma. So we've been watching it together. It's very good. I got put in ad jail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I was talking to you too. Fucking ad jail's insane. Maybe Ren is like 5 ban, it's a group. Nah, no way. No. It's really weird because like some of the cards it's like, yeah, that's Rend. Like if you looked at this, you'd be like, yep, that's Rend. Yes, that's Rend. Yes, that's Rend. Like very quickly you'd be like, yes, Rend. Yes, Rend. Right? But then cards like this, you'd be like, is that Rend? I wouldn't say Rend, but I can see it. I can see it. I don't think Rend is a group. I think Rend is just one, but maybe they are. Interesting. Maybe they are. Go looking. All right. We are then on to Rog and Roller. Rog and Roller. Pork bun. What I was saying was, it's good because you missed the bit where I was like being really awkward and stupid. I started watching Witch Hat Italia after you came into the stream and was talking about it. And it's really good. And I'm on episode 10. I've been watching it with Little Sigma and he likes it a lot. He's actually really funny. Because he calls it Tongari Boshi because I like try to teach him as much Japanese as I can. And so I'm like, do you want to watch Tongari Boshi? And he'd be like, Tongari Boshi, Tongari Boshi. He runs around the house saying it. So funny. But this is fucking awesome, by the way. This is Yuriko Akase. This is another manga, actually. It's really good. There's an episode, I don't want to spoil it, but there's an episode where like there's a bit of tension and the main character, she's in the water for a little bit. And he was like, Tongari Boshi fell. She in the water. She got to get out. She fell. And then she was like distressed and he's like, she's crying. She's crying. She's sad. So funny. He's the funniest guy. But that's actually crazy because he's not even 2 yet, but he's already able to kind of like follow what he's seeing. And I think it's a really good show to watch with him because it's not too intense. It's like easy to follow their kids as well. So like it's a bit more relatable for him. I don't know. Anyway, good times. Unfazant, Blitzel, Zeb Striker. He's got a high IQ like his father. Dude, what the fuck? He's bouncing on it. Thank you. I am smart. That's Blitzel goes here. And then Zeb Striker goes here. Rock and Roll. This is really nice. This is really nice. But this artist, like every card they draw is a banger. So Rock and Roller goes here. Akase. 15 cards. I should give Yuriko Akase like a dedicated page. This is the problem with Terras. Like, it would be hard for me to guess this is Yuriko Akase. If I looked at it long enough and I probably like really tried really hard to think about it, I reckon I could land there eventually based on the shading. But there's a problem with Terras. They all ended up being like the same looking cards and mons. Terras, terrible. This is probably one of their best cards. I love this card. Hella fucking good card. Mother Stiff's alright. I don't mind this card. It's okay. Something about it, I don't know what it is. Something about it's kind of just off. I don't know why. Inkei's really nice. So if you go to their Twitter, you'll see they have a space inspired, like a manga that's like set in space, which is what this illustration is from. So you can see the art style is like synonymous, like their cards follow Sazan and Comic Girl, that's it. The cards have the same style as their manga, which is really cool. I should pick up some of this clothing. You know what I should fucking do actually? I should read this manga. Very cool style. I'm going to Japan for Christmas and New Year. Any recs on what a must-do things? It'll be my first time I'm there. Want a high-class set drops. I'm keen. You've been to Japan before, right? I'm pretty sure you have, haven't you? I've got the decks order up just to make sure I'm going in the right sequences. Here. Okay. Then we have the Wubat by Shibuzo. I haven't seen a new Shibuzo card for a while. But this is a great card. Fucking hell, man. This whole set is so good. I mean, like, it's just how they do it. I don't know, man. It's just how they do it. They have great ideas. They come up with great ideas, Pokemon, and then they just don't fucking capitalize on them. They just don't do it again. You know what I mean? Like, how they did not do a dedicated Gen 3 set, I will never understand. For Storm Emeralda, just such a massively missed opportunity. Boldor, Gigalith, Woobat here. Artists, illustrators, Shibuzo. 133 cards. What is their last card? It is Goldeen from Abyss Eye. That's given Aya Kusabe vibes. Drive over people with your rental motor car and get out of the card store. Nice. What do you want in terms, like, what kind of tips do you want? Like, for the set, for the high class set, for the Pokemon cards, or like general Japan tips? Japan New Year. I mean, like, fuck, it depends. Like, when I was there for New Year, I went to Shibuya the evening of, and it was like really good. But that was fucking 10. That was like 12 years ago. That was a really long time ago. So I don't know what it's like now. I imagine it's probably not as good as it was back then. But going to Harajuku, there's a shrine near Harajuku. I don't know what it is, and a park. And we rang in the New Year there, which was awesome. And then we went to Shibuya that night, but it was packed, and I don't know what it would be like now. Christmas Day is like whatever, because it's not even a day there. But the whole New Year's thing is like terrible in terms of like moving around because it's so packed. I have not been to Kanazawa or Fukuoka, so don't have any recs for you. Sorry. But renting a car is definitely the way to go in Japan if you've been there a couple of times. It's probably like you'll probably have the best trip you've ever had there doing that. This is nice. This is from StarTech 100. Dude, when I go back to Japan, I'm going to try and find Mega StarTech 100 because I just need the bulk. Because there's a lot of arts trapped in that set. This is good too. Wasn't this a holo? No, it wasn't. Well, that's actually from StarTech Generations, which is actually from Cyber Judge. Well, there you go. The more you know. What was that first card? It was Clefairy. I should track these down. Clefairy and Marill. I feel like I have this Marill somewhere. Cruel Trader. I feel like I have this. This is good. Do I have this? No, I don't have this. I should track this down too. There's a lot of early Shibuzo that I probably got to track down, eh? Now renting car in Japan, need to attend a 1-hour lecture about road safety. Really? Is that a thing? Are you sure? When did that happen? Swoobat by Sabolteri. I got a few of these because I've got them in my Sabolteri binder. Nah, that can't be true. No way. When did that happen? They changed the law yesterday. Really? That is so annoying and inconvenient. But okay, I get why. I can understand, but damn. Is it like, is it legit? That's crazy. I think ZD, you're just kind of like making stuff up again. I'm gonna go with ZD's making stuff up again. Sub or Teddy? What is the last card they drew? It is just the promos. Panfry, did you manage to get any of these today? The third volume 3. Volume 3, I'm pretty sure is it's Trico, Mudkip, and where the fucking who was the other one? Trico, Mudkip, fucking Blaziken, Combuskin. Oh my god, I can't think of their name. I can't even see them in my brain, in my mind's eye. I can't even see them in my mind's eye. I can't even see them here. Am I blind? Torchic. Oh my god, what? Where is Torchic? I can't even see them on this page. Where the fuck is Torchic? They're not even here. What the hell? What the hell, Yante? Why do you not have Torchic here? Fix this right away, Case Gig. Fix this right now. Damn, I completely mental boomed on Torchic. Outside of the promos, the last card they drew was Cyclizar, one of the worst Pokemon of all time. God, this Pokemon sucks. I don't know what they were thinking. Refresh. He's done it. That was quick. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't pick up any of these. But I was just like, nah, there's no way I'm going from store to store. Are you still offering to buy cards in Japan for Patreon members? Yes, I will do that. If I go back to Japan, I will do that again. But I gotta have like a good system and structure set up for that. Definitely will do that again for those guys though. If that includes you. I can't even remember if you're, I don't even know. I haven't checked the Patreon because I'm really bad at the Patreon. And just members exclusive content in general. But I'm going to fix that this week. Promise. Dude, my promises mean jack shit. I'm the worst at fucking sticking to my word. I'm really bad. I should just quit. I was actually going to say something worse. I was going to say I should just kiss myself, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not, but I was thinking about it for that reason. If I'm going to go back to Japan, which I most likely am in September, I will offer that again to the Patreons, yes. And I will give maybe, I want to say like 2 weeks notice. How will these starters be released in the JP version? Watched your vid but forgot. How dare you not remember every second of that video? I can show you. It is going to be, they come out on the, they do not come out on the 16th. I think they come out a little bit later. They are pretty expensive as singles, although I think you can get all of the, like, Volume 2. I feel like the complete set for everything that isn't black and white is like $60, which isn't too bad. It could be worse. Oh, look, it conveniently skipped right to this page. This is how they're coming out in Japanese in this little product that you just saw here. This product here. There'll be 9 versions of that. And you get 2 of the celebrations packs in it, which is actually good. This is actually way better than the English version. 1,200 yen. That's the actual retail price, but I doubt you'll be able to find it for that. So they come out on the 16th of October. But everything else comes out on the 16th of September. So the Japanese release is really simple. Everything comes out on the 16th for 30th, and then on the 16th, those come out, and that's it. No, it's not randomized. They're going to come in their own specific one of 9. Yeah. If you want to watch this full video, head over to the OKJLUV YouTube channel and follow JLUV and subscribe. Yippee! Okay, where were we? We are up to Drillbot. So Woobat, Swoobat, drill bar. And I actually have the extra drill, which is really funny. Well, not funny, but I pulled it. So I remember when I pulled it because ZD was like, haha, you didn't get Reshiram or Zekrom. You suck. You got the worst one. I was like, bro, just be happy that we got something out of a god pack, dude. This one is by Koji Nakata. Has like a style like Miki Tanaka, I reckon. Am I doing PAX? I should be at PAX. Are you going to be at PAX? They have 3 cards. That's crazy. They have Sandygast. Looks like that's painted on a canvas. That was from Electric Breaker. Then they have Drillbar. And then they have Picky Peck. I'm glad I bought the Black Bolt White Flare AR Master sets last year. Yeah, well, I'm glad I fucking have most of these cards as well, because when I looked at the prices of them, I nearly shit myself. I think it goes straight into Drillbar, after Swoobat. Okay, I made a mistake. We have made a mistake. I went... Oh, because of Tranquil? What did I do? Yeah, because I only have... Because I don't have Unfazant. Tranquil, Unfazant. So these are going to go 1 over. Excellent. You love to see it. It's alright. We caught it now. Have I finished the last season of My Hero Academia? I stopped watching that. I do not like that series. I liked it, and then Mirio lost his powers, and then I stopped watching it. I literally stopped caring. I stopped watching and I stopped reading it. I think when Mirio lost his powers, I was up to the arc where he first gets the powers from the previous One for All users. And I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I watched how they animated the arc with what's his fucking name? That guy? And Eri and Mirio. And the way that they animated Mirio's sequence, I was like, wow, I'm done with this show. This is terrible. I was like so hyped for it too, and then it just sucked. So yeah, sorry to yuck your yum, Smokey, but I'm not a big fan. Why is that? Well, not Smokey, Feather Josh. Sorry, dude. You should let Sigma watch JoJo. Well, I mean, after Witch Hat Italia, I don't know what we should watch together. So I was lucky enough to pull this. I don't think Mitsuhiro Arata card, don't think we need to go and like have a look through their portfolio because they've drawn so many damn cards in a good way. But this is a banger. Great card. Have you been ripping lately? No. There's no way I would rip Japanese now because there's no way I would like overpay for it. And I mean, every now and then I open up some English, but I think they've illustrated Excadrill 3 times off the rip. I know there's an E-series by them. I mean, we can have a look. We can just have a look. What a fucking great resource. JP, you need to add like a donate or like Patreon. Why did I searched Arata and then I'm like searching Arata on the page. You need to add like a dono thing or like a Patreon or a Ko-Fi or something to Art of Pokemon, dude. Because like you need to fucking make some money from this. Or you need to like get something to like, you need something, bro. You need to get something. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of work went into this. One. Oh, true. They drew the art rare. Or the character rare. Then they drew another during the Black-White era. They only drew 3? 1, 2, 3. Nah, I could have sworn they drew a E-Series Excadrill. Wow, they only drew 3. That's crazy. No, you're a fake fan, so am I. You need to add like a Patreon. Be like, support us on Patreon. And like, just be like, I don't know. You don't have to do extra content. Just be like, hey, if you want to support, click here. And I'd be like, yep, done. Bet. E-Series Extra Drill. Lapa. Skipper, I didn't even say hello to you. I'm so sorry. But yes, I am LARPing. What am I doing? We are on to Girder. Yes. We have Tottekotsu. Dude, we're in an ad break. We're always in ad breaks here. This is by Soichiro Gunjima. Used to see a lot of them during the Sword Shield era. Don't see too much of them now. I do not have Timber. No, there's a lot of random ones I'm missing. It's really stupid. And some of them are expensive, but I'm not too worried about them because I know that I can just trade the ones I do have. Last card from Soichiro Gunjima. Fletchinda. 164 cards. I feel like they've drawn way more. But there you go. Their first card was Graplocked. Bit of an odd, like, I was going to say odd artist, but just like a interesting artist. Because I feel like their special arts are like way better than their commons, uncommons. It's like a world of difference. And I don't know why. I feel like they just make better work on a bigger canvas. Probably their most notable card. By far. They've been drawing for Digimon too. Yeah, they do. Were we talking about that last stream? They draw a lot of Digimon, don't they? The prices for Storm Emerald have been so disgusting. I just don't understand why any... like, I just don't understand why any store stocked it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why stock it? Like, why enable it? It's like my current thing where, like, you know, my current plight, where card stores are like, we don't dictate the price, Japan does, and I'm like, you enable it. Can you not see that you are all pawns in the game? And then you add your bit on top of it, and it just gets worse. Anyway, I feel like the stream does not like 4K, or the camera doesn't like 4K, I should say. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to swap to 60 FPS, and we're gonna have to go to 60 FPS and go to 1080p, because 4K is causing the camera to slow down. Yeah, I just don't understand why why the store stocked it. Like, well, I know why, but like, you can't stock it and then cry foul when people say this is bullshit. You know what I mean? The prices on Storm Emerald are disgusting, but I just think enabling it is arguably worse. I think enabling the current system is the worst thing you can do if you care about the hobby and the community. Time poll is where we're at next. Aspara. Otamako. Woo. We are here. Aspara. I can't remember the last card they've drawn. Couldn't tell you. It's the whole reason why I'm doing this. It's kind of why I wanted to start with Modern. Because when I go and do VS, then we're going to do basically the opposite. Where it's like, oh, this is like one of their first cards. It's going to be fun. This is nice. Legit, why I didn't end up stop. It's so mind-boggling to me how it's so expensive. I mean, the whole, like, every time somebody comes into the Japanese booster box reselling ecosystem, the prices go up because, and everyone likes to throw supply and demand at me whenever I talk about how it's bullshit and, you know, gotta stop enabling it, right? But every single time a new player enters the game, the prices go up because there is now another mouth to feed. So there's more demand for it. So they just push the price up. That's where the true supply and demand comes from. So trying to create a business around selling Pokemon cards and Japanese Pokemon cards is kind of flawed, because you have to enter the scalper's game. You have to essentially be a scalper or enable the scalping system, which is against most people's principles. But there are people that are for it or don't have ethics or principles, so they do it, which is fine, but they can't expect to get a free pass, you know, when they do it, and then they complicate things, because the more people that are trying to resell it, then that sends a signal to the resellers or the, you know, the middlemen in Japan that are somehow getting a hold of boxes, however they're doing it, to say, oh, well, we can just charge whatever we want, which is awesome for us. We can just make a lot of money off of these guys because there's so many people that want it. There's no shortage of people trying to make money off of Japanese Pokemon cards, so we can set the prices as high as we want. And it just amplifies the issue. So that's why I say, like, and like probably the same realization you've come to, Pan Fried, which is, okay, by being a part of it, I am making the situation worse. I'm enabling it. Therefore, I will remove myself from the equation. So you have made the decision that many others can't. Now, that's probably because, I mean, I don't know what your circumstances are, but like, I don't know whether selling cards is like your full-time job or not, right? Whether vending is your full-time job. But I assume you have another job, and like you're kind of like moonlighting, or this is like your side thing that you're trying to build up, or you're just doing it for fun, for the love of the game, right? And trying to make a bit of coin alongside of it, whatever, right? I don't know what your circumstances are, but if you don't have like overheads, employees, you know, you don't have like a whole bunch of capital invested in it, yeah, there's less risk for you. You can walk away from it. I get why some people can't. Conquer the time pole, and then Pelpa, and then Seisma. I understand why some people can't, because they've gone all in, and that's why I always say it's a bad business model, because the only way to keep the lights on is to keep selling the cards, and when you're at the mercy of like the exporters or the middlemen in Japan, you need to keep contributing to the problem because you need to keep selling it to keep the lights on. Therefore, you fucking snookered yourself, and it's just not a sustainable business model. And you're going to get people pissed off, because asking people to spend 6 times retail on a booster box is fucking crazy, right? You wouldn't ask people to spend $1,000 on an English booster box, but you'll list it and be like, well, if you want it, you can pay this for the Japanese. But because comparatively it's cheaper, even though it is 6 times what it should be, some people still buy it. It's gross. It's very misleading. And it's unethical. It's why I get really pissed off about it. Aspada. Anyway, Aspada, Pokemon cards, guys. They did draw the Sliggoo from Ninja Spin, and this is nice. Nice artist. I think their environments are probably their strong point. I know people didn't really like these cards that much. They were a bit different. I think this was like a novel idea from Pokemon, but I think it just came out awkward. This was like a kind of should have left the idea in the oven kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is probably the best one, but even then it still looks super awkward. Probably should have left this idea in the oven. The Pokeball thing in the middle. Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? If you wouldn't pay it, or if you had a friend that wanted to get into Pokemon, right? And you wouldn't tell them, hey, it's a good idea to buy this $300 box. How can you sell it then? You know what I mean? Like, that's the question I have for the card stores and the vendors that sell this stuff. Like, would you buy 3 of these boxes for $900? And like, would you, in good conscience, recommend that to a new collector? No, but you'll have it up as an option, and then let them choose, and it's their choice. That's like an argument that I had with somebody on Instagram. They were like, everyone's got accountability. They can make choices for themselves. I'm like, yes, they fucking can. But when the playing field isn't even and they don't actually understand what it is they're buying, you are intentionally exploiting the customer by being obtuse, basically. But isn't this where foreign language collecting is better? Like Korean or Chinese, kind of more affordable. Yeah, you can probably go to it. You could probably move towards those, collecting those foreign languages if they're cheaper, for sure. It's just annoying that Japan gets exploited, because there's more eyes on Japanese cards than there are on Chinese or Korean. But even like Chinese gets fucking pumped up right now. Anyway, the beauties of streaming. I come here to talk about the art and I end up talking about scalping every time. Which I don't mind. It's fine. It just always comes back here. Yeah, I think that Asparta's greatest strength's probably environment. These cards, like I was saying, they're kind of like a bit of a miss. Interesting idea, novel idea, but maybe failed execution or probably wasn't. Thought it was better than what it actually was going to look like. But anytime they have a nice big canvas like this, I feel like their environments are fucking awesome. Like, this is cool. This little water feature is really cool. It makes Time Pole look really big. And this is nice too. Although they did draw this. I was waxing on about how cool this fucking card is, man. Gatekeep foreign language. Go collect the card you can read. Gatekeeping failed concept. Doesn't work. Gatekeeping does not work, my friend. Eventually they will come. Alright, I do not have Palpitoad, but I have 1 bajillion of the Seismitoad because I knew that this card was going to be like very sought after. So I was like, yoink, yoink, yoink. I yoinked so many of these on release weekend. Between like 800 and 1500 yen. Shinji Kanda doesn't really need a big introduction. Everybody knows who Shinji Kanda is. Windfall Cars. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. This is why I'm not too worried about finishing and filling in the gaps because I got a lot of cards from it that I can trade. So it should be pretty straightforward. Why the rock react doesn't work? It broke a long time ago and I never fixed it. And I probably never will. I think we're going to leave the rock reacts in the past, man. Throw. I'm not the biggest fan of this card. It is by Nagimiso, who's probably in my top 15, 20 artists. But this card doesn't really do it for me. But I think this Mon never really did it for me, you know? This is like Timu, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to run them in my team when I played Black and White, and I was like, oh, this isn't Throw, this is Sork, you're right. Fake fan. Sorry. Throw's red. My bad. I don't have Throw. So what do I know, bro? It's Sork. Yeah. It's Sork. Oh, it's Sorks? My friend, you're not making fun of me. This is, I don't know. I think it's just a Mon. It's not Nagimiso. Nagimiso never really misses. What have they drawn for me lately? Nagimiso. 225 cards is a lot of cards. Oh, they've drawn the environments for this. I forgot about that. And they drew the Galissapod. Well, there you go. They had some... Yeah, they had Mega Scrafty. We were looking at Nagimiso the other day, weren't we? I feel like we were, because I was talking about Nagimiso. Yeah, we were looking at Nagimiso because I was looking at Mega Galissapod. Oh, this is a cheap card. I say, like, cheap. As far as Mega Start Deck 100 cards go, like the special arts from them, this is actually, like, this is the one nobody cares about, which is really funny. Because it's just as hard to get. I think maybe because you can get the 3 Final Evo Megas from it, which is why maybe it's, like, easier to find than some of the others. Rock React used to put like a audio boom. It used to like blast your speakers and then the rock would come up and be like, and make, you know, like from the meme. But it broke like 2 years ago and I never fixed it. Like, what do channel points even do, dude? Who even knows? All right, after Sork, Sawaddle goes here. Let's just make sure. I get that wrong. Nope, I made another mistake. What have I done? Oh, Ordino goes here. God damn, son. Dude, why do I keep making mistakes? All right, Sork goes here. All right, so from these pages, I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards missing. There's actually quite a lot there. I'm missing Blitzel. I'm missing Boldor, Gigalith. Then I'm missing Ordino. Then I'm missing Timber and Conkeldurr. Then I'm missing Palpitoad. Then I'm missing Throw. 8 cards out of the 19. Not great. So far, I'm missing how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. It's missing 16. Not too bad. It's all right. All right. So I'm missing the entire OKJLUVNY line, and then we move straight to Venipede. Not good. Missing 3. I don't know why I don't have any of those. That is weird. This is nice. I think this whole Evo line is actually really good. This is by Apios. Fushide. Damn, I missed the camera being in 4K. It's not the same. Let's try it again. See how slow it goes. Much better in 4K. You just can't do this in... Dude, 60 FPS, 1080p, it's not watchable. Gotta go at least 4K or 2K. Apios. I got like a splitting headache today. I don't know why. 11 cards. Slowly, we're getting there, Fizzy. Slowly. Oh, by the way, Benny Vader, sorry. I did see you jump in and I didn't say hello probably. I was probably ranting about something. Good to see you, Benny. Thanks for coming down. I wish they would have done some proper connected Evo lines for this set, at least for the starters. I think it's really, yeah, I agree. I feel like there was probably a little bit more they could have done with this set. And having them be connected for like, having lots of Evo lines be connected probably would have been cool, like better, a way to improve it. And that would have meant having the same artist draw each card for the art rares, which I don't know why they didn't do that for the art rares, but they did it for the main set. Because the main set, the Evo line is like Evo lines are drawn by the one artist. They drew a Spinnerack. This is probably what I'd say. Spinnerack. I like Spinnerack more than Ariados. Spinnerack's probably my top 30 Pokemon. I remember like popping off when I saw this Pokemon, thinking how cool it was when I first played Gold and Silver. This was, like seeing Spinnerack was my first like, there's new Pokemon kind of feeling where I was like, oh my god, it's new. And I definitely ran Ariados in my team first go through. 100%, I reckon 100% did. Don't mind this. This is actually quite funny. They're a good artist, Apios. Only one art rare. Yeah, see, they drew Algam and Behaim, but then they didn't draw them as art rares. They drew Venipede. Kind of weird. Just picked up this Venipede recently. So we go Swaddle, Swadloon, Lavani, and then we go Venipede. I didn't know. See, there you go. See, every artist is somebody's favorites. You're an Apios collector. I wouldn't have even thought about it, but it makes sense. Oh, this is Kuromitsu. Yeah, I can see it. Makes sense. Kuromitsu. Fuck, this is good. Kuromitsu is a fucking massively underrated artist, in my opinion. Wait, we have gone too far ahead. No, we have not. Yeah, Venipede, Whirlipede, Scolipede, and then Cottonee, and then Whimsicott, which I know I don't have Whimsicott. This is good. Kuromitsu needs more full arts. What have they drawn for us lately? Kuromitsu. Oh, they got a nice Electabuzz. This is good. I really should start a Kuromitsu binder. I should have started it years ago. What a card. Probably one of the best character rares from Climax. I think it's probably one of the best character rares of all time. Give me 1 second. I gotta wash my hands and I've touched this. Excuse me. I'm not gonna lie. I use that as an excuse for a quick bathroom break. You'll have to excuse me. Okay. Kurumitsu has 47 cards. Artwork. Products or artwork? I don't think I thought that they were who did the J League Pokemon merch? I remember talking to Primal about this. Products? It's a different artist. It comes out today. What's actually coming out? Product type. Is it sleeves and playmat? Is it this? Fuck, this is hardcore. Is this part of the J League? Release date 07/31 mustn't be. This goes hard. You'll have to put it in the you'll have to put it in the Discord. There's no links allowed in here. No links allowed. All right. Then we have Scolipede. Pendora. This goes hard. Oku. Okay, I don't know why we're looking at Oku the other day, but Oku is the artist behind the Sizzle art rare. We've looked at Oku before on the stream. They must have had a card in Oku did the Raikou. That's right. Yeah. Dude, see, this is the whole point. Now when I look at Oku, I'm remembering all of Oku's cards. It was because a large reason why I wanted to put the cards in the binder was one, to be more organized and have them in a way that I could look at them. But then two, so I could actually like get back into the groove of knowing which artist was who did what and where they came from and what their history was. Because I felt like I'd fallen off on that. Basculegion. This is Basculent. Oku low-key on a generational run. Yeah, low-key. Low-key. We go Cottonee and Whimsicott, and then we go Petalil and Lilligant. And then we go Basculin. I love this card. This is Nakamura Ippan. This is the pooping Electrike artist. I'm sorry. Nakamura Ippan, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but that is where my brain goes every single time. I feel like, look, I got a criticism, all right? I got something negative to say. I feel like they use too much green in their cards. And so on green Pokemon or like yellow Pokemon or red-ish Pokemon that have like green, yellow, orange colors on them, that's not great. That's my little spicy hot take for the day. When there's too much green. Yes, it's called a conflict of green, ZD10. Basculin goes where? Uh-oh, made a mistake. Have we? Wait, Basculin doesn't even go here. No. Yes. Oh, fuck, I made a mistake here as well. Oh my god. That means Basculin goes here. Which means I gotta push all these forward. Oh my god, bruh. Bruh. That's so many. That's towards the start as well. Who can say where the wind... Wow. That's annoying. Cottonee, Whimsicott, Petalil, Lilligant, Basculin, Sandile. Oh my god, bro. That is painful. Alright, I don't have Sandile, Crocorock, or Crocodile, but I do have Darumaka and Darmanitan. This is a good card. Tomowaka. Okay. Nah. Don't know the lore. No, you didn't. Shut up, dude. You did not. There's no way. That's a funny joke. That's a very funny joke. I laughed, but there's no way you did that. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe a human being did that. There's no way you did that. Bicky Mio. How do I say your name, dude? Bitchy Mio? Like as in me a bitch? Or Big Mio? Bicky Mio. Is it... Are you Italian? Is that even Italian? I did. It was an EX and I skipped it. Do I say Bitchy Mio or Bicky Mio? First one or second one? Tomowaka. 15 cards. What the hell? Oh, this is the artist that did the this like new rarity type for Terastal. The Polaroid rarity. Damn, they did Hops Trevenant. I like that card. They've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, 6 cards, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck, they did Roxy. This card fucking goes hard. You hate the Polaroid. You hate the Polaroid SARs. Why? What? The Polaroid SARs are like the Pokeball style cards from Shiny Treasure, except it's a better idea. Like they wanted to introduce a new rarity type for trainers, and it was cool. Why do you hate these cards? This is an awesome looking card. That's crazy, Big Camille. I cannot believe you did that. Now I don't feel so bad about doing this. Shit game, shit cards is actually crazy. I like Crispin. I think Crispin is, but like it's a cool card in the game. But I think Crispin has a cool design. But I didn't play the DLC, so. Should I play the DLC? What do you reckon? This is better than the Habbo Hotel SAR. Remember when I played Legends ZA? I think everyone wanted to collectively kiss themselves softly, man. When I was streaming that. I think that was probably, I didn't even finish streaming it. I was on like the last part of the game. And it was so like average that I didn't even bother finishing it on stream. Should I go back and finish it? What do you reckon? This is a great card. Phenomenal stuff. I wonder how much this is. It was funny shiny shitting. But is it worth the absolute slog? It's a slog epics, bro. Like at that point, we're not watching for the game. We're watching for the agony, dude. It's like torture at that point. Have I played Pokepia? I have. I played like 3 hours of it and I do like it. I just don't play my Switch enough. Dude, Card Rush is in the bin these days. It is unusable. All right. Basculin, Sandal, Krokorok, Crocodile, Daramaka. Dude, why is Card Rush broken? Darmanitan. This is a good card. Both of these cards are really good. Nisatan Niso. We were talking about that the other day. Bitche Mio. I guess my nickname in high school when I studied in Canada for a year. Did they just call you Bitchy? Or they just call you Bitch? That's crazy, man. But were you bullied or was it just like the nickname? That's so crazy, dude. That's so crazy. Dude. It was funny? Alright, cool. Alright, you wore it. I mean, at that point, what else can you do, man? They're never going to stop. That's what I'm saying. You can't change people, bro. That's the whole thing with bullying. I mean, okay, not all bullying. There's some bullying is like messed up. But like, most of the time it's not even bullying. You know what I'm saying? But hey, how am I supposed to be the, like, who am I to decide whether it's bullying or not? I wasn't even there. It probably wasn't bullying, all right? Shimares Yukichi, we were talking about him the other day. Shimares Yukichi. Ooh, were we? Yeah, because of this RNA card. But they have a really nice horsey. Dude, they have a really nice horsey. This is a dope card. Hey, J-Heps, I can say that because I was bullied a lot as a child, so. You know what's crazy? I keep having this memory of the last day of grade 6 and we went to like, there was like a breakup party at Jump and Jiggle, which was like a play gym kind of area thing that was like, you know, whatever, near the school. And it was a jump and jiggle disco. So they did like nighttime jump and jiggle. You know how they have like those playgrounds in like the warehouses, like the big stuff, like the bubble pits, multi-levels, big slides and stuff, jumping castle. Anyway, it was like the last jump and jiggle disco that we would have ever gone to. Was this 50 years ago? Yeah. And it was like the last day of, it was like the last one. And I remember the guy, one of the kids who used to always fucking bully me. I was literally thinking about this yesterday. Okay. I don't know why I often think about this moment. Used to always bully me because I was fat in primary school. And we were playing, I played against him that night on Daytona, the arcade machine in the fucking racing. And we played against each other and it was really fun. And then like that was the end of the night basically. And I'll never forget because we lived near each other too. And we'd always see each other on our bikes, like when I'd go on my bike, right? And I'll never forget it. We played this last game of Daytona and it was fun. And we were like, well, I guess that's goodbye. Like, I guess I'll never see you again, you fucking asshole. In my head is what I thought. But he was like, yeah, he's like, we'll see ya. And I was like, see ya. And he's like, oh, I mean, I'll probably see ya like on the bike, like, and like did this. And I'll never forget, like, oh, I'll see you on like the bike. Yeah. Like, as in like, see you later, bro. And, like, we were mates. And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll see you on the bike. And that was it. Never saw him again. That was the end of it. And I always think of this fucking one moment in my life with this kid who bullied the shit out of me for being a fat ass. But the last memory I have of him was him being kind of human and normal. And it was fine. It was almost like he apologized in that way, in that moment. And I kind of forgave him at the same time for being a fucking prick. Anyway. Me when I trauma dump, I just always think about that night and that fucking motion on the bike. It's really weird. Why is that kind of... doesn't it seem like such a kind of fucking sad story? But I don't look at it as like a sad moment. I look at it as like a nice moment. It's a really weird memory and I just think about it constantly. And now I bully other people. Yeah. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what I did the other night. I don't know if Joe's listening. But I did something really bad. Oh, fuck no. But it's actually low-key kind of funny. But I'm not going to say what I did. Because it was actually really bad. And he's still mad at me. Because I didn't even apologize until he was like, are you going to apologize? And it wasn't even bullying. I just am like not a good person. I did something really stupid. Say it? Nah, it's crazy. All I want to say is it involved me being really toxic on an online game. Okay, I've got Dwebble, but I don't have Crossle. I called Dwebble Crossle. So no Crossle. Scraggy, I don't have, but I have Scrafty, which I think is a really fucking cool card. The cycle must continue. See you on the Cyclizar. Soccer, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a fucking idiot. I'll see you on the Cyclizar Pro. That's actually crazy. This is a great card. I think this could be probably top 10 card of mine from this set. Joe, if you're listening, Rubber said, keep yourself safe. That's crazy. Well, I mean, he's going to have to after what I did to him. Dude, all my pals are definitely dead in Power World. I haven't touched that game since it came out. I don't know, dude. Rubber just told you to keep yourself safe. Dude, have they done any other cards? Have they done any other cards? Well, I'm almost like 1,000,000% that they did a Pikachu in 30th. I'm pretty sure they did this one. Hey, by the way, quick question. Who here knows every card in the in the 30th? I'm pretty sure they did this Pikachu. And if you do know every card in the 30th, I wonder how many of these I got right. I feel like I got them all right. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this, the full version of this, and I know that this is right. But I don't think this was too difficult to shout, like, as like, oh, this is Usman. There's a forum with all of them. I don't want to look at them, but I'm like itching to know like how close I got on all of these. I'm pretty sure this one is Kodama, but because the eyes is basically like identical. I'm pretty sure this one is Kodama. I'm like 99.9% sure. Have they done any other cards? Tiger, Kasai. They've done a lot. Yeah, I didn't realize they did it in Arena. Well, there you go. I wouldn't have actually, if you asked me who drew this, I don't think I would have said Tiger Kasai. Maybe I would have. Maybe. This looks more akin to their Breloom and the Greninja than it does some of their other cards. But wait, did I confuse Tiger Kasai with someone else? No, I didn't. No, I feel like no, did I confuse him with Tetsukayama? I think I... Oh my god. I think I... No. Dude, that's crazy that they're right next to each other. Wait, maybe this isn't Tiger Kasai. Maybe this is a different artist. Maybe I'm tripping. No. Am I tripping? Wait, am I on fucking... Am I tripping? Tetsukayama. Why was I looking at... I am absolutely... Wait. But... What? Dude, did I have a stroke? Wait, Tetsukayama. This is who I'm... No. In the video, I said Tetsukayama. For some reason on the stream, I've gone and searched Tiger Kasai. But who was that next to Tiger Kasai? Tiger Kayama. Oh my god. That's why I saw... I'm like, that is not Tiger Kayama. That is not Tetsuka... Tiger Kasai, Tiger Kayama, and Tetsukayama are three different people. And in the video, I said this was Tetsukayama. And I'm almost certain that this Pikachu is Tetsukayama. Am I good? I don't know, dude. I just had a moment. Sometimes you have moments. You know this. Okay. Tiger Kayama. No. Fuck. Tetsukayama. I'm not good, bro. It's not even hunger. I ate lunch before the stream. I was like, I feel like I'm going to stream a bit longer today. I should eat lunch before I go live. Holy. This is a good card, Pinkachin. I think the Pinkachin V was the first card I pulled from, was it Rebel Clash? I feel like it's from Rebel Clash. Dweeble, Crustle. Crustle is Scraggy, Scrafty. Scrafty is here. This is a good card. Very, very good card. Yeah, I think, you know what? I fuck with Pinkachin. I think Pinkachin enters like, could have been a Pokemon 15 years kind of level of design. You know what I mean? Where like the design is so strong that you feel like it could have been designed as like a Gen 2, 3, or 4 Pokemon. Sourceless Ayakusube? Totally different art style, dude. Totally different art style. It's a different art style, dude. Come on, man. You just want to be... See, this is... Chat, this is what we call hating for the sake of hating. Tiger... Tetsukayama. Tetsukayama has a different art style to Ayakusube. Tetsukayama cards, pointillism. Every single card, pointillism. Okay? Which in itself is source, right? So this is a good, unique style that no other illustrator in the TCG is fucking with right now. So it's source, not sourceless. But then on top of that, Ayakusube doesn't use pointillism. Different art styles, dude. This is a fucking phenomenal card, though. This could be one of the most underrated cards of all time. It's a different art style, dude. This could be one of the best cards of all time. Best cards of all time. But I'm biased because I fucking loved Lost Box. That deck was awesome. But it's a different art style, Joe. Back to school, sweetie. Oh, wait, you weren't even looking. I didn't even have it on. This is pointillism. Yeah? Different. All the cards have the same style. Consistent. And no other TCG artist draws like this. Great style. This in itself is source. This is source. You can't say this is sourceless. This is source, right? And outta is not pointillism. See how these look so entirely different? I'd say, like J-Hep says, they have a very heavy grain effect. Outta cards, but they don't adopt pointillism. This is a good card. This is like the Caterpie. Outta draws really good bug Pokemon. Or like, they seem to excel when the Pokemon is like in a dark spot and looking depressed. Kusube is one of the goats. This is a good card too. There's too many good cards by Kusube. Their entire portfolio is really good. Funny card. Okay, after Scrafty, we go Sigallift, which I don't have, and then we go Yamask, and then Cofagrigus, which I don't have. So Yamask goes here. Yashiro Nanako with Yamask, which goes there. Oh yeah, this is Moonbryon artist, or Sunbryon I should say. Whatever, Terrestrial Umbreon. Not a huge fan of the Umbreon they made. I'd say the Umbreon is probably their weakest card. This is probably their best card. I'd say this is probably their best card. This is a very close second. This could probably be the best Xerneas card of all time. This is probably their best card, period. This is really good. Xerneas and Umbreon connecting art. Okay. All right, Inza. Back to the old folks' home you go. This is really nice. Very good artist. That goes there. Do not have Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus. Every time I say that, I say it really badly. It's not intentional. Cofagrigus, Turtoga, Caracosta, Archon, or Archon. All right, I have those three. Yippee. Akino Fukuji. Didn't listen. Get altered. Okay. All good, Joe. Kusube clears. Blah, blah, blah. We get it, Joe. You're a grumpy old man. You have no passion. Yourself. You have no soul. You started playing Deadlock, so now you've turned into a grumpy man again. Again? Again what? Wait, did people report you, Inza? That's insane. This is a good card. I fuck with it. Tell them what you did on the 4th of August at 5 p.m. All I'm saying is if you ended up with $1,000 in your bank account, you wouldn't be saying this. So also, what is the worst that can happen if somebody has your government name? What are they going to do? Tropius is a nice card. Vampy is a nice card. This is a good Tropius. This is from Abyssai. Their Vampy is very good. This is a very strong card. Good use of lighting in the top left there. I feel like I was talking about this the other day. It says that about every card. Not a bad Diglett. Electric Breaker. Man. Whew. To think. All right. Honest feedback time. Do you like do you think it's better to do the way I'm doing it now with the binder? Like, because this is how I would be doing it. If I was doing the binder on my own, I'd be looking and seeing what the other cards from the artist were because I just want to remember, right? But I feel like once I'm done with this set, right? This binder, that I move on to when I move on to like other modern binders. Do you like this style where we look at the card and then we look at the artist's other cards, or would you rather I just go bam, 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 and put the cards in the binder? This is by Takeshi Nakamura. What have they done? Name rings a bell. Oh, we were talking about Mega Golurk. It's all right. These aren't my favorite mons. So, did anybody like run Caracosta in their team when they played Gen 5 Black and White? All right, I really like. Okay, we were looking at them the other day because when we were looking at Storm Emeralda, they drew the Mega Golurk. They are the artist behind this fucking really cool Iron Moth. Put the cards in the binder, bro. What are you doing right now, ZD? Are you working or studying or nothing? What did I miss? Same old. I don't know, man. You missed a rant or two. Just moving through this binder. I was just asking chat whether they like this style where we like look at the card and then we look at the cards the other artist has done. Oi Nishi. Talking about them the other day. No. No. Oi Nishi is like scarred into my brain because of the video, the 30th video. Oi Nishi always has like the same kind of backgrounds. Ooh, almost dropped it. They always draw grass the same. You always kind of see it the same kind of way in all their cards. But I like their style. They're the artist behind the Ditto art rare. Fuck. It's alright, guys. All my batteries are charged. Oh. I was gonna go play some basketball today, but I don't know if I can be bothered. Internet in what? Oh, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's overheated. It can't handle 4K. This is terrible. All right, we're gonna have to go back to. Let's see if we can continue at 60 FPS. 2K is it's 4. Yeah, I can't. It only does 1080 or 4K, and then you guys see the stream at 2K because Twitch only does 2K. Compromise the quality. I mean, do you guys really notice it much? Do you know? Can you notice the reduction in video quality now compared to before? Because it was pretty clear before on my screen. Now it's just a little bit blurrier. Not too bad, but looks the same. That's crazy. Caracosta, Archeops. We say Archeops. So we say Archen. Just curious, what camera are you using for the top-down view? So this is a Sony a6400, and I have like a mount on my desk that then like is like this over my desk, and then the camera comes down like this. And that's the trick. That's movie magic, baby. Oi Nishi has 14 cards, 13 cards, 12 cards, a few duplicates there, 11 cards, couple of duplicates. 11 cards from Oi Nishi. The Maractus is a really good card. Thematically kind of didn't fit with battle partners, but it was a good card nonetheless. And the Archen. Art of Pokemon, or Pokemon JP. You could probably add Ditto in here because it's an official card. Or do you only add them when the sets come out? This is a good card. This is jerky. This is a fantastic card. But I feel like Jerky just never misses, so it's just on easy mode for Jerky. You know what I'm saying? They're literally doing this on easy mode. Arceus is one of my favorite mon, but God, I hated its head shape. It is kind of weird, isn't it? Why did they make Archeops a smooth brain compared to Archon? When you think about it, it's actually kind of weird. Why'd they make him a smooth head? Or are they all smooth head? Are they both smooth head? Yeah, dude, Jerky is like actually goated. Jerky and Leakton are two artists that just never miss. I see you do this and I get hyped, and then I realize I can't buy shit. Oh man, I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. You refuse to adapt, Joe. That's your problem, is that you just are stuck in the old ways. Evil. I think I pulled this from Pitch Black and I was really happy about it. Adapt to what? The way that you have to collect now if you want to keep collecting. Yeah, Jerky's just like the GOAT. Buying minor play old JP singles for $5 each doesn't have to be that way, dude. This fits thematically with the Archeon and the Arcops. Jerky's alright, damn. I would say Jerky's probably like top 10 new wave artists. Alright. Trubbish. Does it go right after Archeops? It does. Trubbish. Oswaldo Cato. I was using this card in B-roll for the 30th vid. You know what? I've looked at this card a lot and I only just realized they're picking up a clean jar. Okay, this is a card where I've looked at the mon, but I haven't actually looked at the card properly. It's actually kind of cool. I knew they were in a rubbish pit. Or a trash, what do you call them again? Garbage dump. But it's actually kind of cool. They're standing on a fridge, holding a very clean jar. It's a very good card. Landfill. I have a Trubbish Master Set, second favorite mon. Look. I always find the Trubbish and Garbodor, like, super fans kind of weird, but I do get it. Like, it is a cool mon. I'd say Trubbish and Garbodor are better mons than Muck and Grimer. Gapow. I think the Trubbish is better than the Garbodor. Gapow drew off the rip. It's a bird Pokemon. I can't remember what it is. It's the evolution of Rufflet. And it was in Cyber Judge, I think. I'm like going for like a crazy lore pool. We got it all wrong. It wasn't Cyber Judge. It was Paradise Dragona. That's the set with the Skarmory by Takumi Wada, right? Right? Gapow. 19 cards. Oh, they drew this fucking awesome Slugma. I was almost there. Dude. Okay, Gapow's a really good artist. Bravari, Paradise Dragona. This is an insane card. This could have been a special art. See, Joe? You can still collect. You could just buy this card. I bet you this card is 500 yen. What are you bitching about? You're just complaining. You can literally buy so many art rares for less than 600 yen. You can buy so many. You can buy so many for 200 or 300 yen. In fact, if you aren't buying those art rares now when they're 300 yen, you're actually making a huge mistake as a collector. You're making a massive mistake if you're not buying those cards now. I would go out and say, as a public service announcement, you should buy as many of the art rares as you can that have been released that are less than 600 yen. Because they're not going to be less than 600 yen for much longer. Once everyone realizes how good they are. I feel like Black Bolt and White Flare are kind of like the warning sign to be like, hey, these art rares, they're really good, yeah? So probably should get as many of these as you can before they all get pumped, because these ones have been pumped. And there's a lot of art rares that are just as good as them, if not better than some of them. So you kind of want to get onto it sooner rather than later. How can you say that like you can't collect anything in this climate, and then there's cars like this that are probably 500 yen? If Card Rush would load, what is this? 07664. This card is 680 yen. What are you doing? Just get it. Art rare are great, but CH are the best. They're the same thing, bro. They're the same thing. The only difference is that character rares have the trainer in them as well. It's pretty much the same thing. What does it matter? If character rares, art rares, it's all the same. What's the code for Dream League? It's SM11B, right? God, I'm good. Off the fucking rip. This got cheaper. Oh, it's B. This doesn't, I mean, it's only just a little bit more expensive than what it used to be. This is what you're facing if you don't get these art rares sooner rather than later. Like, Black Bolt, White Flare art rares are as expensive as Dream League art rares. That's crazy. That means Black Bolt, White Flare art rares are probably a little bit too expensive. That is so crazy. And then Excadrill is 680 by Outta. And they tried to call you a LARPer. Never, bro. They could never. I mean, even if we go like Climax, right? Joe, you opened a bucket load of this. So you can't even like cry. I'm fully one-guying Joe. I don't know why. He's not even watching. Joe, you actually are an oiler. You have so many of these cards. You bought and opened so many packs of this set. You would be sitting on a fucking VMAX Climax gold mine. Insane that Climax finally pumped a bit. Did it really? I mean, this did, which is fucking stupid, but whatever. No one liked these cards. These cards sucked on release, but I guess because of Rayquaza, everything went crazy. Yeah, I mean, this was inevitable. I remember buying like, I have like 7 or 8 of these, and I was buying them for like 1,500 yen. I wish I had more of this, but whatever. Because I knew this was going to be an insane card. This was always an insane card. I'm pretty sure this was my first pull from this set. This card was so good. I'm pretty sure I got a video of my VMAX Climax Masters set. Do I? Yeah. Oh yeah, because we did this on the stream once. Dude, looking at JLUV streams that turn into videos from years ago. How many people from the chat are still here? I'm going to say not many because I went fucking AWOL and disappeared. Dangies popped in and said hello. Not a Minor. I feel like I've seen them around. Not a Minor's been around. Stevie B. I haven't seen Stevie B for a while. PS in New Photo. Not ringing any bells. It Bleeds Pixels changed their name. Rick Texas. Haven't seen that guy for a while. Tarman's in the Discord. ETH Dog. Haven't seen him for a while. There's ZD. What's up, ZD? Crystal. Kind of came in sometimes. Kind of didn't. I saw Epix. Epix still hanging. Rick Texas. That was a great name. Augurs. I've seen Augurs come in and out. Deca. I haven't seen Deca for fucking ages, bro. That guy moved on. Just from Pokemon in general. Fonzarelli. I haven't seen Fonzarelli for a while, but I see her on Instagram every now and then. Kygus. Undead Assassin. They changed their username. Formerly known as Undead. Pseudo Zora. Sorry, I'm going down memory lane. Joe Guyman. Still fucking had shit takes then. It's got shit takes now. Nothing changed. The Real Destroyer. I remember that name. Ags. Takemichi. That's just Michi. Sakana Sensei. I'm pretty sure they're here today. Or am I tripping? Momaz. He fell off. Rest in peace. Extra OK. I haven't seen Extra for a while. Manq. I haven't seen Manq for a while, but they come in every now and then. Anyway, this set was great. Do I do a flick through? I'm pretty sure this was all done in one stream. I put every card in the binder. No, I think I broke it up over 2 streams. I did the commons in one stream and I did the uncommons in another. And I went through it way faster, but I guess I wasn't doing bullshit like this. Where were we? We're talking about Kapow. Anyway. And then Joe said you can't collect anymore. It's always with the sidetracking. Okay, Zoroark and Zoroark. These are like $1 bajillion right now, which is actually scary. But the good thing is I've got them, which means I can trade to get the other cards. Like the Lavani, Sawaddle, like Sawaddle, all those Sawaddle, like those cards, that Evo line, they're like 2,000 yen each, which is insane. Thankfully, I can trade a Zoroark line for it, I guess. This is a great card. This whole line is good. This is Naoki Saito. Well, there you go. Who would have thought? Good card. Buy more Oshawott. I did. I bought a lot of Oshawott. It's part of being a savvy collector. What's Naoki Saito done lately? Ah, they drew Gwyn. They also drew Lilius Clefairy. We know this card. It's a pretty good card. I didn't realize Clefairy was that big, or Lily is that small. Which one is it? This is a good card. This is a fucking banger card. I don't have this. I'll have to buy this to finish the master set. This is a great card. He cooked here, bro. He fucking cooked. Like he brought his A game back. Naoki Saito has a card in that new Magic the Gathering Miku deck coming out that looks pretty nice. Can you link it to me on Discord? VMAX Climax and V-Star Universe set my expectations for other high class sets super high, but none reach that level anymore for me personally. Yeah, I agree, man. V-Star Universe, probably the last good high class set. Climax into V-Star Universe was like insane. Insane movement. Shiny Treasure, whiff. Terastal, doesn't know what it wants to be. Mega Dream, just cashing in on the hype. It's a shame. It is a shame. Yeah, they lost the cohesion as well. Yeah. It's like Mega Dream, it doesn't have... Like, it doesn't have fucking identity. It's just like, they are nice cards, but there's no, like, cohesion at all. It's just like, whatever. Who knew Zoroark evolves from Zoroark? This is by Iwamoto05. They draw a lot of really good EX cards. So when 5-man or Planeta isn't doing the EX cards, or Takuyoa, sometimes Iwamoto05 does them. And they have a very good style. They drew the Blissey EX. This is nice though. I don't think there's any bad art rares in Black Ball White Flare. Like they're all fucking bangers. Iwamoto 5. 7 cards. Why don't they get more cards? Well, they did draw an Abyss Eye art rare recently. I say they draw EX cards, but they've literally drawn 1. I feel like they've drawn more. They drew the Mewtwo. This is apparently a mid shitty card, but it's still fucking $1 bajillion, so make it make sense. This is good though. They're a good artist. They are a very good artist. They just don't draw enough. They've had, since 2025, 24, Mask of Change was 24. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards since 2024. What's a man got to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do to get some more cards? I don't get it, bro. Right, where are we at so far? A lot of holes here. I'm not liking how many gaps there are. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is sad. It's the saddest story I ever saw. Ooh, that is nice. All right. Dude, he cooks. He doesn't miss. I gotta get some water. Give me a sec. It is a beautiful day today. Like, the sun is shining out there. I'm dying. Joe, I can't believe you asked me to play Deadlock and the sun is shining. It's literally a beautiful day and you asked me to play video games. Crazy stuff. All right, where were we? Hey, I'm almost there, unless I made a huge mistake. Nah, I'm almost there. Cap, but whatever. I don't want to hear from you, addict. Why are you so mad at me? You're being a tsundere. You're being a tsundere. What's wrong with you, man? You don't love me no more? I don't make you laugh no more? When was the last time I made you laugh? Whatever, bro. Fuck you. I don't need you. You relapse, bro. You need me. You're weak. Okay. Have not seen many cards from this artist. Kanami Ogata. Fuck. I haven't even looked at this properly. Shit. Could this be top 5 from the set? Fucking hell, man. This is an insane set. I don't know why they just didn't do this again with Gen 3. They should fucking do this for Gen 2. They should stop stuffing around, man. Enough of the fun and games, dude. Enough fucking around. Do this. Do this for Gen 2. Minchino, Chinchino, Gothita. Kanami. How is this artist only drawn 3 cards? 4 cards? Dwebble from Mega Dream. Seal from Nihil Zero. And then Smoliv. And then just fade it off. That is crazy. This is really good. They cooked. Gothita, they cooked. I don't know why I do not have a Gotharita, but I do not. But I have Gothatel. This is probably top 3 for the set for me. This is such a good card. Perfect. Just absolutely perfect. So good. But I feel like Gothitelle is going to be like one of the best Gen 5 mons, right? Moonatel. Connecting Art, Moonbryon, it's the same moon. I'm dying. It's the same moon. This is by Gedasaki. 18 cards. Interesting. I'm not in love with the rest of their cards. They drew the Tapu Bulu. I never liked this card. I don't know why. I didn't fuck with this. Maybe they just excel at like dark or like ghost Pokemon. I feel like Yamask has so many cards. This is good Yamask. I feel like Yamask has like a million cards. I'm not loving this Spiritomb, even though I said their ghost mons are good. But I feel like Spiritomb's a weird mon to draw, you know? Like, the idea of Spiritomb is good, but the execution, or like how it actually looks, it's like, sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. I feel like Spiritomb just looks better in the games. Weird card. Okay, they drew Duskull. Is this the Come and See You one? I think so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is Come and See You. Makai Niku. Yep. And I don't love the Zarude, but I don't like Zarude. I think Zarude is a shit design. But that's just me. Every Pokemon is someone's favorite. Somewhere in the world, a child says, I love Zarude, so who am I to judge? But this is probably their best card. And it goes Gothitelle. I love Miraidon. You are fucking lying. That's a straight up lie. Stop lying in my Pokemon card stream. Music stop? How does the music stop when I have a 15-hour playlist and I click shuffle? Who said you can stop working? How does it not shuffle properly? Sorry guys, just trying to keep track of when my partner's coming home. She's not coming home till 7 and it's 2:30, which means heaps of time for me to f around and play video games. Actually, I gotta check something real quick. Can you give me a second? What do you reckon, guys? Should I go and play some basketball today? Just to get some practice in. I feel like so washed and bad at basketball. I really want to go practice. So I don't feel bad about being bad anymore. From Gothitelle, we go straight into Solosis. I should get some up, right? I should get some reps up. Usman. They only have 5 cards. They don't have a lot. And you do know them well. It is just these 5. Look, they're all, like, Usman's a good artist, but, like, what can I say? That Usman is an example of, like, price manipulation at its finest. What shoes do I use? I'm I play in Luca 4s at the moment, but I think I'm going to get a new pair. Go try to pull a Bubble Mew on stream. I'm not even looking at the card. Sorry, I had the wrong screen on. I mean, I didn't open up a lot of Shiny Treasure. I think when Shiny Treasure came out, I was feeling kind of flat on streaming and pack opening. Honestly, like, pack opening killed a lot of the love I had for streaming. So, it's no coincidence that I stopped streaming around the time I stopped opening up a lot of packs. But I feel like I could do it again. Like, I have the boxes of Shiny Treasure. Like, I bought them for the stream. But in 24 and 23, I was just like, I'm sick of being a pack monkey streamer. I want to do something different. It's not what I want to do. But I have like a few boxes of it because I bought it to stream and open on the stream. Did you see the Mavs bounty for the Cooper debut card? Mavs are offering a lot of benefits for it. I don't know, man. That's crazy. That sounds intense. Thing is, the Bubble Mew was so cheap for so long that anyone that really liked their art style probably got it then. Yeah, I mean, lowest it was at some point was like 8,000 yen, which is the price of 2 boxes of Shiny Treasure. Pretty funny. I went to card shows and bought up so many Bubble Mews when they were like 50. Fucking hell, dude. Daddy, chill. That's crazy. I mean, it's a nice card, but it's not like... It's just one of those ones and cards that's like quirky and unique, and so, you know, people go crazy for it. Kedama wa daitai yawarakai with the Duosa. This is a good card. This is a good artist. Kedama. 18 cards. Very nice Poliwag. But I'd say all this artist cards are really good. You know what's crazy with Pokemon cards? It's like, there's so many Pokemon cards. Like, how many Pokemon cards are there? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different types of Pokemon cards. So many. When you think about it, it's actually kind of scary. This is a good card. Great card. This is also fantastic. Not just because it's Haunter. This is like really cool. This is probably one of like the best Haunter cards of all time. Haunter has 39 cards. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 33 cards. All right, what's the best Haunter card? This is up there. This is up there with one of the best Haunter cards. Dark Haunter, does that count? Is this up there? I don't know. Ayakusa Haunter. I mean, it's good. Is it one of the best? It's okay. Ayakusa Haunter, Atsuko Nishida Haunter. It's top 3. It's top 3. I'd say this is easily top 3. I'd say it's top 3. You like the Kimura Haunter? What the hell? That's Kyokumamoto. That's Yukiko Baba. Now you're Kimura. Now you're Kimura. Now you're Kimura. Now you're Kimura? Nah, I can't. Nah, I don't know game. I got no game. Which is the Naoya Kimura one? That's Sugi. I don't know ball. That's Kizuki. Kizuki's got no, that's the same. Which one's Naoya Kimura? Naoya Kimura. Let's think and not rush. This looks like Himeno. Koki Saito. Fuck, he's washed. Should have known better. I know Himeno has not done that Haunter. I know that. DPBP01. Yukiko Baba's got 2 Haunters. Dude. Fucking found it. Nah, I got no game. I could not do a pull of Naoya Kimura's style off the rip. I mean, I could if I didn't get nervous. Alright, I'm not the GOAT. I'm fucking washed. I love the tree. You love the branch. That's so random. But okay, I respect it. I think this is probably... I'm going to actually go out and say it. I think this is the best Haunter card ever. I'm going to go out and say it. I'll go to print on that. Goated artist. Really, really good artist. And then you have the... fucking what does it go? Solosis, Duosis, Runoclus. You know, sometimes you just gotta say it. Satoma. Fat Haunter. It is kind of fat, that one. Oh, Duosion, my bad. Duosis. Fuck. Just fucking hang me, bro. Just hang me. Satoma's really good. I shouldn't say that, should I? I mean, I'm basically just saying kill me. Just kill me. I'm allowed to say kill me. Please don't kill me. I do not want... I will not... okay, just stop, JLove. Just stop, bro. In Minecraft. In GTA 6. Satoma. I spoke about them in the video, the 30th vid. Good art style. Very bright cards. Your Honor, he told me to, so I clipped it. I clipped it, Your Honor. I have evidence. Good card, the Crest. Maybe their Dratini is their best card. This is a really good card. This like basically says Pokemon. Like this is Pokemon. Curlia is very good. Curlia is very good too. With those new texture printers, I'll just buy a Satoma Mew proxy. How much are those texture printers, by the way? Out of curiosity. No reason. Alright. Unfortunately, I break the streak. I do not have a Ducklet, but I have a Swanner. Well, this is nice. Oh, this is Gammy. That's why. That makes sense. Fuck, this is really good. Crazy good card. I should pick up a second one of this if I can. For a Gamey binder. Too many good cards from Gamey. Crazy good. Chat, I'm thinking of the next stream not doing Black Bolt White Flare. I'm thinking of starting VS. But I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I should have 2 binders happening at once. To keep things interesting. You know. You skipped a slot? I did. Fuck, thank God. Ducklet. My bad. I feel like I should start a second binder. And so I have like one day's Black Bolt, another day's E-Series. I want to mix it up. No, I'm not going to drop it. I'm just going to like have two at once. Because I'm going to start streaming on Mondays. So with the extra day of streaming, it's like added flexibility for me to spend more time yapping, or like, you know, ideally start streaming Mondays, Australia time, which is Sunday for Americans, and then also start earlier in general so that I can get the yapping out of the way, so I can get more stuff done on the stream, because I'm not making as much progress on this as I would like. Although today has been good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to get to here, ideally. Gammy's Polywell honestly could be my top 10 art rare. Off the rip, I know that this and the Dragonair are going to end up in my top 10 art rares of the art rare tier list. Need to do a buying stream and grab all the ARs missing. Once this binder's done, yeah, that's the plan. Work out how much it's all going to set me back. A lot of gaps. I'd say I'm missing a third of the art rares from this set, which is annoying, but it could be worse. Could be worse. The 151 Dragonair is crazy. That card is just too powerful, man. That card is carrying some fucking powerful energy. Alrighty. This is good too. This is Mina Nakai. Damn, I wouldn't have picked that. This is a great card. I think I just really like how bold and thick the outlines are around him. And how like there's two different tones of blue. And like the background has like a really dark tone to it. Such a good card. The holo on this looks really nice. Look at that. It's like shooting stars. Damn. Well, okay. That's a Alola cards. Good to see you. Thank you for coming down. I know I streamed way too early for the EU peeps. All right. I think there needs to be, we were just talking about the plan for the next couple of weeks. So I think I'm going to start doing the E-Series stuff next week, maybe on like the Tuesday. On the Monday, I'll do Black Bolt White Flare again. And then I got to try and find a night to stream. And then I got to pick what I do for the EU people so that they get their own exclusive binder session. So that it's not getting broken up. Because I couldn't do the Black Bolt White stuff. I couldn't do the black and white binder for the Euro peeps because then it would break it up for the US peeps. So it would just be like kind of, everything would just be like really fucky. They have to have their own exclusive binder. Mina Nakai with the Vanillite. Mina Nakai. 131 cards. What is their first card? Machop. Totally different style. It's like night and day, different style. When did they start this style? Here. What the hell? They just straight up started a new style in Eevee Heroes. And then they kind of dabble in their old style here and there. This is their old style. There you go. This is an artist that uses two distinct styles. This kind of incorporates some of their original style. Interesting. This is different. This is like a fusion between the two. Interesting. I've never noticed that. How you been, Alola, by the way? After Swanna, we do go Vanillish, Vanillux. I don't have Vanillux, but I have Vanillish. 'It's kind of annoying, but whatever. I like this. I like all three of these cards. Vanilla is probably my favorite though. I love this mon. I ran this in my team the first time I played Black and White. I thought this mon was so cool. I know people like to rag and like really enjoyed ragging on mon designs in Black and White. Because it was like, you know, Cofagrigus, Vanillite, Klefki. Wait, Klefki's not in Gen... Klefki Gen 5? Klefki's Gen 5. Klefki's Gen 5. It's not Gen 6. Klefki's not Gen 4. No, Klefki is Gen 4. Is Klefki Gen 4 or Gen 5? It's Gen 6. Maybe Gen 6 is when people start that narrative started and people saying the fucking mon design fella. Back in Germany after a long time in Asia. There you go. How about myself? Good, man. Good. Life's a bit different now with little Sigma. He's nearly 2. But things are good. Schmoving and doing some very, very overdue work on my card collection by putting my cards in binders. Very, very overdue. Klefki was when they introduced Fairy type. There you go. Ball Noah. Okay, I'm fake and a LARPer. I gotta drop out of the game. On this page, we have Deerling, but we don't have Swordsbark, even though that card barks. Carablast, Escavalier, Fungus, Among Us. Don't have Joltik, but have Galvantula, and then Clink. Not a bad page. These 2 pages are missing 4 cards. No, after Among Us, I'm missing Frillish and Jellicent. Frillish, Jellicent, Alola Malola. Damn. Brutal stuff. Then Joltik, Galvantula, Ferroseed, Ferrothorn, then Clink. I'm missing a lot in this next stretch. Ugh. This is a nice card. Takashi Shiroishi. Shiroishi or Shirashi? My eyes are failing me. Shiraishi. This is nice. Kind of like Kedama wa Daitai Yawarakai. Swordsbark in the background. Wait, Swordsbark. Not Swordsbark. Fucking, what's his name? Oh, Antler Pokemon. Stantler. Sorry. Is it? Or is it Swordsbark? Is that Swordsbark or Stantler? No, that's Swordsbark. It is Swords. No, is it Swordsbark or Stantler? I think it's got to be Swordsbark. It's Swordsbark. It is Swordsbark. You can see the green on top of their head. Yeah. The brown makes it look like Stantler. This is a good card. Similar style, like I said, to Kedama wa Daitai Yawarakai. Takashi Shiraishi. Takashi Shiraishi. Oh, they drew this really, really nice Fion. This is a banger card. It's crazy that this is an art rare. You would think that this was like a special art. What's up, Nick Red Leader? How you going, King? This is a crazy good card. Look at that Cherrim for the 30th. Good card. Good background. That reminds me of I want to say Nakamura Ippan, but I feel like I'm LARPing. This is crazy good though. That's wild. All right. Next up, artist that needs no background discussion of their portfolio. It is Komiya with the Carablast. Crazy. I bought a lot of this every time I would see it for like 200 yen because I was like, trade bait all day. But not a lot of love for this card. It's just all about the Seismitoad and Shinji Kanda in this set. $100 beetle right there. Wait, is this $100 in English? That's crazy. In Japanese, it is not $100. No way. 094. Could be. Let's look it up. Moment of truth. It is 1,200 yen. Pretty accessible card. Did you see the work Comia did for some French gallery? Joyana. Yeah, he does a lot of work. He does a lot of exhibitions with that gallery in France. That guy is really good, really cool. Johanna. He's a really nice guy. He just loves Pokemon and he loves the artists. I've been wanting to go since he's been doing them, and I feel like he's been doing them for like 2 or 3 years, but France is a bit of a journey. So I don't know if that will ever happen. It may never happen. Outta has drawn how many cards? 87? $87 cards. The Escavalier. You only found out about it today. That's surprising. I see it gets spread a lot on Instagram. Gets a lot of people share it because he does like a lottery to get the opportunity to purchase the prints from the exhibitions. And now that has become really popular, a lot of people try to get the prints. But when that first started, you could just buy them really easily. This is a good card. This is a very nice card by Outta. I feel like we were talking about it the other day, but I don't think we were. Because none of their recent cards really blow my socks off, if you know what I mean. Oranguru. Gabro. Ah, yes, they drew this Stunner. This was a good card. This was a good time when this first got revealed. I was like, damn, I'm going to open up a lot of this set. That is my chase. This is a great card. A little rufflet there. Chin Chow. Nice little touches here. Good little bits of detail. This at the time was mind-blowing. Fucking game-changing shit. Dude, their first card fucks. The Darkrai. That's crazy. Alrighty. Next to Fungus by Bucci. This is nice. A lot of the art rares from this set, the setting is really cool. So like they have very nice environments. Probably more detailed than most. I feel like maybe that was the brief, was to ensure that the environments were very detailed, because they all have very detailed environments. Okay. Yes and no. Like there's either depth to them or there's a lot of detail. Guys like Gothitelle, not that detailed, but like your imagination draws more out of the environment. But then cards like Carablast, Vanillite, they'll have, like Zorua will have very detailed environments. This one as well. I hope Bucci makes more cards. What was the last card that they drew? Yeah. Bucci. Bucci has 7 cards. Oh, they have a nice flittle. Oh, dude, Bucci did the Erika's Tangler. Banger card. Banger card. So annoying that this in Japanese is trapped behind Mega Start deck. I pulled 2 of this in English. You never seen this card, Joe? Really? Well, I guess you kind of fell off. You stopped opening. You didn't open English, and then it's exclusive to Start Deck 100. Not been keeping up. Fair enough, man. It's pretty plain, Jane. Start Deck is so annoying. I opened 5 of them. I didn't even bother going anywhere near it because I knew what was going to happen. Searched and I was going to get donuts. And I was not willing to pay however much it was for one of those. Okuball. I feel like Okuball was drawing like heater cards when they first hit the scene. This is nice. What are they in? Are they in? Are they in a lake and they're walking through it? Or are they in a field and they're walking through it? I feel like they're in a lake and they're walking through it. And it's clearing like the moss or whatever that's built up on the top. They're in a marshland. All right, Mr. Smarty guy that knows technical terms for the environment. This is a good card. There's really not many misses in Black Ball, White Flare. 34 cards for Okuball. Dude, I feel like Seeking and Goldeen get good cards like all the time. I feel like every time they get a card, it's good. Like the new Goldeen is really good. Oh, they did this Surfer that everyone was like joking about, and some Chinese viewers or fans on some platforms were being very racist. But this card is fucking awesome. Dude, Okubo cooked when they drew these waves, and all of them. Done playing now. To answer your question, why don't I buy XX for 500 or 600 yen each? This is good too. Very good crossal. Very, very good. Tyrogue is amazing. Yeah, this is good too. Okubo has I think Okubo is just a really good artist general. Dude, the Pinkerton. Why does Pinkerton get so many good cards? Pinkerton has had non-stop good cards. Okubo's pocket cards are also amazing. Damn. The more I look at pocket cards, the more sad I get. There are some really good cards trapped in pocket. I don't fuck with a lot of art rares right now. There's so many good ones. Did you look at the Bravari? I'm pretty close to having a finished set for Okubo. What are you missing? I feel like you're probably just missing like start deck 100 cards. What could you be missing? Oh, dude, we're in an ad. Always with the ads. Alrighty. After Among Us, we have Frillish, Jellison, which is a special art, and then Alola Manola. And then Joltik and Galvantula, which brings us to 596. And we need to get to 649. So we're on the last 50. Okay, so we're almost there. We've gotten through this stack. Just random commons. You don't open boxes. Fairs. Almost through it, man. And I've got other special arts and stuff from this set in a binder. The ones that I want to make sure are protected. When you go to Japan next year, I'll come with. Sweetie, who said you were invited? What the heckin'? One does not just invite themselves on a trip with OKJLUV. What the heck? What the frick? But yeah, sure, why not? All right, let's plan it. You want to go start of the year or the end of the year? This is actually diabolical. Having to fucking fix this. What do I have to fix? Basculin. I'm missing... fucking did not put the Basculin in. This is diabolical. It's not even that bad. Dude, it's actually funny. If I tell somebody what I did on the 4th of August, 5 p.m., it's actually funny. You can't, like, there's no way you tell that story and the person you tell it to doesn't laugh. It is funny. Did you tell AJ? Because if you told AJ and he didn't laugh, I'd say you're fucking lying. He 100% laughed. Did he laugh? He thought it was cooked. I know he would think that. But the thing is, he didn't laugh at all. Oh, come on. You know what? Loosen up. Sweet cheeks. All right? Smile, little pussycat. Thing is, you softened up when you almost died. That's what happened, bro. All right. How many cards am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So out of 99 cards so far, I'm missing 40. That's not great. That's not even a third. That's nearly half. So at an average of 1,500 yen. Poor dude, master setting this is diabolical. At an average of 1,500 yen per art rare, I would need to spend $600 to fill just these gaps, and that's just for art rares. There is a depressing amount of gaps in the art rares for this. That is scary. That makes me very scared. 600, is that all? Ugh. Just sell stuff. It is, yeah, I mean, like, I've got the doubles, but it's not great. Damn. So that means if you were gonna, if there's 156 cards, and let's say, I don't know, off the rip, I think 12 of them are special arts. So say 156, and then you say it's an average of 2,000 yen per card. You go 156 minus 12, 144, and an average of 1,500 yen per card, or maybe, let's say 1,500 yen. $2,000 Australian to get all the art rares from Black Bolt White Flare now. Okay, so now when people say, can you master set it now? I can say, yes, you can, but you're going to be sick to your stomach. Some random cards like LIVNY, Chinchino, like they're 2,000 yen. Just some random ass cards. I paid 750 CAD. So they're 3 times more expensive now. Oof, man. Like, if we go and have a look at it. This is grim. This is notwithstanding cards like... What have I got here? I've got the BWRs. I've got Reshi and Zekrom special arts. I've got Seismitoad. I don't have Hilda. I've got this. I've got Oshawott. I don't have N. I'm pretty sure I have Hydreigon. Actually, I don't think I do. I have that in Terrestrial Festival. So 6,000 yen. Kyurem I have. I pulled that. Don't have Caldio, 4,000. Don't have Superior, 4,000. Don't have Genesect, 3,000. I have Victini. I don't have Meloetta, 3,000. Don't have Jellicent. No, I do have Jellicent. I bought that. I have Jellicent and I have Buffalant. Got Zoroark. Don't have Hilda. Got Zoroark. Don't have Whimsicott. Have Solosis. Have Lavesta. Have all these. 2,000 yen. Yeah. So the art rares I'm missing as a minimum are 1,800. Then there's the special arts. 1,580. Like, why is Ducklet 1,500? Haxorus line, 1,500. Emolga, 1,500. Like, why? Why? Ordino, 1,400. Why? Like, why? This is an Inori. I didn't know. Did not know they had a card in this. Interesting. 1,500 State B? For which? Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, it's not good. Why is Durant 1,000 yen? Like, it's just, why Durant of all mons? No, see, like, it's not all of them, but it's a lot of them. Like, because, like, a lot of them are 600 yen. Like, dude, this is Yukamori, and it's not even, it's State A. Like, they are there. Like, you can't say, like, I don't fuck with the new art rares, and then, like, you fade on stuff like this, Joe. You're cooking. Not so much waited too long. It's just like I didn't realize that this is what happened. You know, 100%, when I go to Japan in September, I'll be able to get these way cheaper. So I'll probably just wait and do it then. I'm not going to get them off Card Rush. Interesting. Much to ponder, much to consider. Alrighty, I'm going to call it there for the day. I'm not going to lie, I'm getting a little bit eepy. And I kind of want to go and practice some ball, but I feel like I missed the boat. I'd have to literally leave the house right now, get 40 minutes in. Could be worth it. I might do it. We'll see. I also kind of want to get on the game. I'm not going to lie. The game? But I'm going to leave it there for today. So I'm going to be back on Monday. I say that. I'm targeting mentally streaming on Monday, 10th of August, Australia, which is 9th of August, Sunday for Americans. Same time, but I'm going to try and get on a bit earlier, 2 hours earlier than I did today. So that's what we're targeting, which we should be able to do because mummy will be home. I gotta stop calling my partner mummy. It's actually kind of weird. Now that I said that, I made it more weird. Wouldn't be a JLUV stream without it. But now that my partner will be home, it will be easier to go live without having to get Sigma ready for the day. Because there's a lot that goes into that. He's still just a baby. At the end of the day, he's just a baby. He's just a kid. All right, guys. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to the new peeps that came and followed. To the resubs. Package TV, thank you so much for the Prime. And Zeal, thank you, thank you. Windfall Cards, welcome to the stream again. Good to have you here today. Any new people? Benny Vader, it was good to see you again. Thanks for coming down. And I will ideally, I'm targeting seeing you guys again in 2 or 3 days, whatever that is. Monday, Tuesday, Friday next week. All right, JP. See ya. Thanks for hanging out. Good to have you. And DeVito have a good one as always. Faith and Science, My Strongest Soldier. Soccer Tour, ZD, have a good one. Joe, get on the game? The game? Nick Red Leader. I'm trying to complete a Gen 1-2 collection with ARs, SARs. Too many mons are missing. What do you think about that? I say go for it. I feel like they're going to finish the Gen and not every set with every single mon having an art rare. I feel like it would be really weird not to. They've done 617 art rares, or like 617 mons have art rares at this point. So I feel like it would be kind of strange to not finish that, but we'll see. I'd be interested to know what that number is, including SARs, whether it's closer to like 700. Inza, as always, thanks for hanging out. Dunois, Alola Cards, good to see you again. Feather Josh. Take care, Feather Josh. Good to have you. Guy from a crowd, have a good one. Good night. Nicholas, as always. And I will see you guys in the next one. Zangafan, have a good one, King. Don't know why my voice just popped. All right, guys. See you later. Thanks for tuning in.